From this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you.
We go through the Charmony Dove thing again, huh?
I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's begin. The first decision. A story about a baby bird.
Okay, cool. Now we saw it through flashbacks, but then now we have to tell the whole cast about his Charmony Dove.
This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dreammaster.
Okay, fine. Cool.
Saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in.
Okay, cool. Just like extra confirmation that Gopher Wood is the Dream Master.
Later, that baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its last breath, having fallen into a shrub.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna hammer in the whole point of the Charmony Dove.
We decided to build a nest for it right there and then. Stick to the original plan, and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony Dove fell. Or build a cage for it, and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home.
I don't know, I feel like bird cages are kind of weird. Like, even outside of this, I find them kind of weird in a sense, more in a sense because, like, well, it's the whole thing of, like, what, birds are meant to fly versus birds, not all, like, just because we see birds flying doesn't mean all birds are meant to fly, are able to fly, or meant to fly. The whole argument that Sunday and Robin have.
I eagerly await your answer.
Decide, talk to the others and see what they think. Build a bird nest on the spot, build a cage for the little dove. Let's talk to everyone first. Penguins can't fly, true. Yeah, I mean, I joked about that, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Fly, what's up?
I can't decipher his intentions right now, but based solely on that question, I would probably choose to build that dove a cage. Even if I was gonna release it back into the sky, it'd have to be strong enough to fly first. If I left it where I found it, I fear it'd never get the chance to fly ever again.
They just forgot how to do it. Is it? Damn, fair play. I guess. But I mean, it's more the case that the nuance is like, will we ever let the bird go free? Or is the cage permanent? Alright, Himiko, what's up?
It looks like he really has no intention of imprisoning us. If it's just a quiz, I suppose it's fine to humor him.
Okay, to never let it go, then yeah, just the nest then.
Back to the question. I would personally choose to build the little Charmony Dove a cage. No special reason. I do think that a fledgling should have the right to fly into the sky. But if it can't even live to that point, then there's nothing to talk about to begin with.
Alright, and March, what's your words?
That guy just casually throws this kind of question at us? What exactly is his deal?
Thanks, March.
But fine, I'll answer, I guess. If it were me, I guess I'd choose to build a cage for the little Charmony Dove. After all, leaving it there, it's bound to get hurt by wild animals or something.
You picked every wrong choice in
That'd
Sunday's
just
view.
be too sad.
Honestly, I'm tempted to say nest to like mess with him. I know he wants us to say cage. He wants us to say cage. I can tell. But like, it's a trick question because Sunday's whole thing is like saying like the cage part, but then now he's like the cage is permanent in that case. Like Sunday's whole thing was like you to never let it go free. Like make a cage and never let it go free. That's his whole thing going on now. Like if it's like I can tell that's what Sunday's going for. As in like that's what he's implying. Don't let it ever go free. Just choose the one you like. You know what? Because all three of you guys said cage, I'm going with nest. We'll do a nest on the spot first. I guess. I mean, the cage is logical, but like, it's Sunday we're talking to, so like, I want to disagree with him. I want to disagree with him because like he's on the wrong path right now. So like, I'm not gonna agree with you. I'm not gonna enable you. Yeah. So let's do. I don't know. I mean, a cage as well. Like, he intends to judge you as a person, so you should answer honestly or using your own knowledge as omniscient player. Pick choices that mess with him. I mean, it's more like because the cage vibes feel bad. The vibe of the cage feels off. Like, I don't... Is it, like, just in the here and now, the cage where we don't let it go free? Or is it like, we can let it go free eventually? Choose your answer before talking to others. This is a philosophical question. Oh, yeah. I already had my answer in my head as well anyway. He wants you to choose nest? I don't even know. It feels like to me, it implies cage. Well, from what his POV is, I feel. I was gonna do nest anyway, so let's just go with nest. Stick to the original plan and original plan, and build a soft nest where net. What do you mean net? Hold on. Let me see. How did he describe the cage? Build a cage, feed it, giving the utmost care within the warmth of a home. Actually, okay. In that case, it said net. No, it said net. It said net. It didn't say nest. It said net. Build a nest with a nest with a soft net. Okay, a nest with a soft net. Okay. There's no trick question of there's no trick question about the cage. What's it called? There's no trick question about the cage being permanent. So if I know, but in the cage, like, I take it in but not use a cage. I think the cage is the big sticking point. Like, I don't know, cages just feel weird for birds. It gives weird vibes. The thing is, like, he means like a nest, but then you leave it just on devices. While the cage is like a cage, but you feed it, give it warmth and stuff. Like, I do the give it warmth part, but not put it in a cage. It's the cage part that's just the sticking point. As well as, like, what's it called? Symbolically, cages are like, well, cages. The vibe is off, frankly. Honestly, my gut was telling me nest, so it will die. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, I'd bring it into the house, but like, no nest. I'd bring it into the house, but no nest. As in, I'd bring it into the house, but no cage. Like, feed it, give it warmth, sure, but not like put it in a cage. If you cage it, it will live. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's fine to do a little bit of that stuff, but not like forever, I guess. Yeah, it's fine to take care of it for a bit, and then what's it called? And then let it go free later. You know what? This is just a start. He's probably gonna ask us: do we let the bird go free, or do we let it stay inside? Sorry, stay up. Do we just let it up to its own devices? I mean, we take care of it then, yeah. Like, the cage part is iffy, but like, the rest of it is better than letting it die. If it's just like a cool bird. Yeah, I'm gonna let it live then. Fine. I'm gonna go, yeah, fine. just because this implies that we let it die. But also, like, it's weirdly coded. Like the imagery coding of like colors versus black and grayscale. Like there's like the image implication of like this is the good choice, this is the bad choice because of colors. Like this is like colors, this is grayscale. So there's like a bit of like pushing you towards one thing as well. I guess, yeah, take care of it then. Take care of it for now. Sure.
I'm happy to see that you made a choice similar to ours. If your mind is made up, let me reveal the outcome of this choice.
I mean, we know the outcome already, Sunday. We know your flashbacks.
We passionately nursed it back to health, preparing only the best food for it every day. We even preened its feathers. Later, on the day that Robin left Penacony, we opened the cage door and let it fly back into the sky.
Yeah, that's fine. That part's fine.
I watched it for a long while by the window, probably about 3 or so days. In those 3 long days, the little Charmony Dove tried again and again to spread its wings to fly into the sky, but fell to the ground, only to keep trying.
Oh right, there's that. Is it a bird? There's that bird that. What's it called? There's that bird. There's that bird that. Either way, potentially it could die anyway, but at least we cared for it.
Finally, on the 137th attempt,
137.
it succeeded. But its attempt did not go perfectly. After flying unsteadily for a while, it fell to the ground, unable to grasp the direction of the air currents. The fall shattered its wings. It writhed helplessly in my embrace. But it was all for naught, finally succumbing to a painful demise. And in that instant, our tender care, our given love and hopes, they all became the inevitable push that sent it to its death.
Okay, I see. Because like it wasn't able to like adapt.
I deeply regret the choices we made.
Okay,
Next,
or
let's head to
more
the
like
second decision.
Sunday thinks
This
that he
time,
killed. They
it's
actually
the
just killed the
story
bird
of a
because they took care
Dreamchaser.
of it. I don't know. I mean, we tried. It's not your fault. You tried. You tried, Sunday.
This story happened when I was appointed as Bronze Melodia, a position exclusive to the Oak family, charged with listening to the problems and vexations of Dreamscape residents, and providing them with the relevant guidance. It was during that period that I had the
this is the
opportunity to
confessional,
hear
isn't it?
voices from all corners of the Dreamscape. Joy, sorrow, arrogance, regret. The complex tapestry of human nature that formed the world. And I was fortunate to catch a glimpse of it. He was a Dreamchaser.
Oh, this one,
And
yeah.
an illegal stowaway. Just like the rest of them, he came to Penacony in search of a better life. Except that, to most people,
Yeah, it was his
the price
Yeah,
he
yeah.
paid.
He mentioned it was everything.
I suppose you could say it was.
When I pick the next
everything.
option, we'll see. Well, tough luck. The bird got ganked by the wild animals. I see.
After hearing the Dreamchaser's story, I immediately appealed to the
Won't
Bloodhound
watch that.
family to cease their pursuit. That way, at least he could live peacefully. But I was still too naive to the ways of the world. I did not anticipate
okay.
that what I thought was a kind gesture
We see the
would later lead
consequences.
to dire
Alright, we didn't see this
consequences.
yet. What happened? The consequences.
I'll tell
What
you
happened?
the outcome soon. For now,
Okay, I
I'd
mean,
like you all to make a choice.
Sunday is implying already.
Will you do as I did and try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their pursuit so that the Dreamchaser may live peacefully and realize his wishes? Or will you remain silent? leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels, until his inevitable judgment arrives. I look forward to everyone's decisions. Who knows? Perhaps they might even alter the outcome of this
I mean,
tragedy.
yeah, we know Sunday's pushing us to say the other option. Like, regardless of the issue here is that we know the outcome already. I mean, I guess to be fair, we know the outcome already of the bird from the flashbacks, but like in this case, we already know the outcome with this. We know the outcome of this. So it's like, it's pushing us to pick this option because we already know the outcome regarding the guy already. So, as in, not really know, but like Sunday implies it's bad. So, he wants us to pick this option because he's implying stuff already. But then it's like, I don't know, if it like outside of this, without knowing there's something bad gonna happen, I would let him go, as in like, let him live life. I would let him go, like, I'd pick that outside of any other factors. True. I mean, that's a bad thing, yeah. But I don't know, people get desperate. I don't know, if he's sincere, that's the thing. Do you trust whether the guy is sincere about actually wanting to make amends? Or is he, like, lying? That's the thing. Like, do you trust that? Right. Do you trust that or not, essentially? Unless you, but like, let's see what they think then. That's the thing. For me, it's like, I want to trust. That's the thing. I want to trust. Like, but the issue is that Sunday implies already something bad will happen. So it's like, thanks Sunday, you're not exactly making it an easy. You're not exactly making it impartial. CSGO meme. Give me those skins. Jeez. Jeez. Alright, what's up, Firefly?
This question. Surely it has some connection to the baby bird story. And this connection is precisely the breakthrough Sunday aims to use to persuade us. I'd probably choose to ask the Bloodhounds to cease their pursuit.
A Dreamchaser story. If I acted out of kindness, I would probably ask the Bloodhounds to stop their pursuit and lend them a hand. But what cruel repercussion would this choice result in? I think Sunday must have been deeply impressed by the limitations of the strong defending the weak through this incident.
Okay, yeah. March.
It seems illegal stowaways are really quite common on Penacony. But that guy in the story, I don't think he deserves any sympathy at all.
Fair play, March. Jeez. Straight to the point.
He sold his kids to chase a dream. Even if he intended to go back for them, it's still insanely irresponsible.
True.
With that thought, there's only one choice. Let the Bloodhound send him back home. This person deserves to be punished.
Okay, cool. At least they disagree here. I don't know. The issue is that because Sunday is pushing for something bad to happen, he knows something bad will happen. He told us something bad happens because he tells them to stop pursuing him. I want to trust him, but at the same time, as in like trust the guy. Like, the issue is that because we have external factors influencing our choice, which is Sunday telling us, like, if it was in the moment and Sunday didn't tell us something bad happens because I let the guy go, like, then I'd pick. Then it's like, yeah, the issue is that Sunday told us that something bad happens. Like, he told us that something bad happens to the guy, so it's like, there's something bad happens with the guy, rather. You would have seen Clock if you were in Penacony. Thanks. Thanks. It's how I don't care how desperate you are. The moment you so drink. Yeah, true. That's like, true. that's like pushing it too far. True. I don't know. Like, I want to like believe in the betterness of people. But it's, yeah, the issue is that Sunday told us the outcome, essentially. He straight up told us that, yeah, this guy freaking, what's it called? Did something bad to my psyche. I don't know, I'm thinking... No, yeah, the issue is that Sunday told us the outcome. He told us that something bad is because of his choice. So, knowing that, then yeah. Let me just see what else they say about these choices. Or will you remain silent, living with a language while the hounds are holding his tails until his inevitable judgment arrives? Convince the bloodhounds to cease pursuit. Will you try to convince the bloodhounds to stop their pursuit so Dreamchaser may live peacefully and realize his wishes? That's the thing, like, once again, like, I want to, like, if it wasn't without Sunday's additional saying about his saying about, oh, this guy is like, about, oh yeah, something bad happened to me, or like, I regretted my choice afterwards or something, with how Sunday said it. It then becomes weird. It becomes weird as heck choosing that option because we know in that case something bad will happen. Like if we knew it isolated from that, how to say? If we knew without him telling us, if he didn't tell us that option, I'd pick this one easily, because give him a chance. Because who knows? It could be better. It could be better. But then Sunday told us that something bad happens. So like with that knowledge that something bad happens because he let him go free, we just, yeah. Sunday, don't influence our choices. It makes it weirder to do. It's not a thought experiment. It's not a thought experiment anymore. If you imply an answer. It's not a thought experiment if you imply the answer to us, Sunday. Yeah, this thought experiment is already pushed to one direction in this case, because of Sunday. Convince the bloodhounds, I guess, yeah, I guess that makes sense as well, yeah. Because if we told the bloodhounds, I guess, I don't know, Sunday regrets this choice. And we know that in this fourth experiment, Sunday regrets his choice as well. So we'll go with this because it's clear Sunday regrets his choice. Like we know the bad outcome from telling the bloodhounds. So we'll see. Yeah, sure. We'll remain silent and enforce the law. I mean, it's more like you remain silent. You don't do anything. You let him just like to his own devices. Oh, I see. It's yeah. It's like a more rougher situation, like the bird, because the bird is like, yeah. Do you put the bird in a cage and take care of it? Do you interfere with the bird, or do you let it be? In this case, in this case, do you interfere with the person and try to help it, like the bird, or do you let it go, or do you just let it be, sort of deal? It's because Sunday's alright. It's because Sunday implies the bad choice already. We'll just go with this one then, because Sunday, don't tell us next time the answer. Don't tell us.
It seems you, like me,
Yeah.
are pondering whether a different choice could have led to a better outcome. Sadly, his fate would only be more tragic. Say he never gets caught. He would only die from delirium. The methods with which illegal stowaways enter dreams are unorthodox. Not flawless like the hotels. Living in the dreamscape would be a mere pipe dream, should he be apprehended. Could the hounds afford to turn a blind eye? The answer is a definitive no. They couldn't bear the resulting consequences, and thus wouldn't dare extend a helping hand. As to your choice, I once again offer my heartfelt apologies.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, Sunday was
Next.
like if you're wondering a different outcome, essentially. That's more why I picked it, for a different outcome.
Next comes the third and final decision, and the story this time is my own.
Okay, cool. Let's see, Sunday. What'd you make us choose?
Likewise, I've prepared one last question, one last choice.
Okay, what's
But
up?
rest assured, this choice will not have any grave consequences. Because this is merely a figment of imagination, a nightmare that has haunted me through countless nights. If you ever had the opportunity to make a choice like I did,
All right, what's his dilemma?
would you still support Robin's journey on the path of harmony?
Yeah, fair. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Support Robin on her journey. Stop Robin from going on her. Yeah, support. This one's easy. Like, it's her life. Let her do as she sees.
Miss Robin's courage is admirable. And here I was thinking she was just another superstar celebrity. But the fact that she's also Mr. Sunday's younger sister? No, I doubt he'd wish harm on his own flesh and blood.
I mean,
No
it
matter
doesn't.
how grand the
It
ambition.
doesn't guarantee getting, you know, hurt though. Like, you can get hurt. It doesn't mean you will get hurt.
I often feel like I've dreamt of similar scenes on certain nights. In the dream, I see blurry faces. I don't know who they are, but I sympathize with all of them, fighting for survival against some unfathomable force. Their confusion and fear are lucid to me, but I also remember they chose never to give up. Just like Miss Robin. If Mr. Sunday's question leaves you puzzled, you should find the answer from your own experiences. With each trailblaze, dangers and tribulations will surely follow. But would you ever
Yeah,
back away?
this one's obvious.
Would you stop March and Don Hung from reaching their next destination? I believe you have an answer of your own in
Yeah,
your
this one's
heart.
obvious, really. Not gonna lie. March.
Can't believe that happened to Miss Robin. The strong defending the weak is a great mantra, but if I had to pay such a price, I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Support her. We made this choice. Yeah,
I see.
it's pretty obvious. Not gonna lie. It's her life.
From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays. This should be the face of the new world. Idyllic, eternal, peaceful days.
Here it is, Sunday. Yeah. I mean, he has a point. Yeah, every day Sunday. Let's go. I mean, it's more a thing where, like, how to say, if you could. I mean, it's like, it's not bad. Like, if you could live life freely, and every day you don't have to worry, that's fine. That's chill. Like, fine, but the issue is, like, your methodology's terrible. His method isn't great, frankly. I want every day Thursday so that we... Ha. Do you want every day to be Sunday? Saturday. Saturday, not Sunday. I don't know, it's more than a case of, like, you make your own Sunday, essentially. Like, I don't know, Saturday, yeah. More to say, it's more the issues that Sunday's methodology isn't great.
And thus, every person can return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole beings into calculating the distance between us and the isolated world of Pagana. Meanwhile, some seek refuge in quiet corners, holding one another, unencumbered by the chains of unwelcome obligations.
I think it's like, the issue is that what he's saying isn't bad. The issue is that it's tied to the whole dream stuff as well, where it's like, yeah, we know it's not real. And also, like, what's it called? Yeah, there's like, it's not as simplified as that, frankly. Like, in principle, it's fine, but then everything else around it.
It sounds like a flawless theory.
Yeah, it sounds like it, but there's too much baggage around it.
But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright.
Oh, right, true. Like, if Sunday's plan goes into effect, no one has a choice. You're just stuck here. You're stuck here forever.